Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. I am Ashley if you are new, and I thought that I would do a video because I had like a huge mounds of clothes, and as you can see I've already folded like piles of them because I just did this video and I talked for 20 minutes and my phone completely fritzed out and the memory storage was full and all of these things happened, so I emptied it off, and I'm just going to do another one because I want this to be a quick upload where I don't have to edit the video, I don't have to splice it, I can just talk to you guys and we can move on because I need to put up a video. I'm going to talk about that. So yesterday I was supposed to put up a video because it was Monday, and my goal, not my promise, because I suck at it when I keep promises on YouTube. Like, I'm a really honest person, but when I give promises on YouTube, I never keep them because some crap happens and it's insane. Anyway, I yesterday was having a really hard day, okay? And I'm going to talk about that. That's what I want to talk about. So I think that sometimes as moms, especially stay-at-home moms, we don't really give ourselves enough grace, and we don't want to talk about the fact that sometimes being a stay-at-home mom, yes, the belly is definitely here. Sometimes being a stay-at-home mom is freaking hard, okay? It's hard because sometimes you being at home 100% of the time, which is me right now, because a lot of things are not like open as far as like fun things for us to go do. It's been bad weather lately. It's been cold and hot and cold and hot, and we've been doing things outside, but we haven't been doing things like out. We usually like go to the park and ooh, the static. Did you hear that? Ooh, stung. We go to the park and we do things with my mom, and my sister stays at home now, so we'll probably do things with her and my niece. Like, we do things with family and other kids that is fun, and, you know, get involved and do all the things, blah, blah, blah. But we haven't been able to do that because it's been really bad weather. We've had like tornado season around here. And I'm sorry if the light's going in and out. I know that's annoying, but I'm trying to give us some natural light, and it's making the camera do funny things. But anyway, it's been really depressing. And also is the fact that right now me and Joshua are sharing a vehicle, and that can be frustrating. He has been, you know, riding separately than our friend to work because it helps him, like, you know, sometimes they get off at different times, or sometimes they whatever, blah, blah, blah. It's just easier for him if he drives. And so him driving means I cannot, which I have to put in a disclaimer and say I don't really go anywhere with all of the kids all by myself very much. Not ever, but very much, because I don't trust people, and I have seen things and experienced things about people trying to take my children, or people trying to take other children around me, and me seeing it and having to like help the mom out because it's scary. And those are in like super nice neighborhoods, and I've seen it happen. Those are long sleeve shirts, by the way. I'm putting all of our winter stuff in a bin away. So I've seen things like that happen, and I don't trust people around all of my kids, and because I can't keep my hands on all of them at one time, I typically do not take all of them with me to a place by myself. Like, I wait until Joshua can come home, and it's just been really stressful these past few weeks. I've felt very isolated. I have felt a little bit depressed, like not super bad, but emotional. I mean, part of it's hormones. I am almost 34 weeks pregnant, and my husband has been working 2 jobs lately. So his regular job that he is training to be a contractor. So right now he's not making as much money as he will be making because he's in a training phase. And so we're just kind of like buckled up for the ride and making like a fraction of the amount of money so that he can make it to that point. You see what I mean? Like, you gotta suffer through the parts to get to the job, and that's kind of where we're at. And so he's been working there almost a year now, and it's almost time for him to be able to do it, to be a contractor. He's already gotten certified to drive one of the trucks. He's got to get his certification to drive the bigger truck. Like he's, it's all about it. And so he will be a contractor for this company very soon, but we're just waiting until that point. And also our friend owns his own lawn care business, and he lost all the help he has. He doesn't have help right now, and he is trying to hire someone. But in the meantime, he is by himself, and he is like overworked. Like of course he wants to keep the work that he has, right? He doesn't want to give it up, but at the same time, like he can't do it all by himself. So in order to make extra money for us and help his friend out, Joshua has been working with him after he works his job at his regular job. So he's been working 2 jobs. And because of that, he is never home. A pile of clothes fell over. We need to make little man 2 piles because he has so many clothes that are clean. After he gets done with one job, he goes to the next job, or when he's off work one job, he's working the other job. And so he's been working like 6 and 7 days a week. And I don't know if you guys have been with me for any length of time, but if you have, then you know that that is very reminiscent of him in the car lot days where he was working so freaking much, and that's why he got out of that business. And now here we are again with him working so freaking much, and it's only for a short amount of time. You know what I mean? Like, this is just to make it. This is just to make it to that point and to help his friend out until he gets somebody. All of the above, it's just temporary, but it has been sucking. And I have been in a lot of discomfort lately because, hello, I'm freaking huge, pregnant, and I'm about to pop. And I've been carrying this child so flipping low like all the rest of them. And I've just been having lots of contractions. So I'll tell you more about that in my, oh look, a bow tie. I'm going to tell you more of that in my Friday update because it is my 34-week update. I'll be able to tell you more of that. But basically, like, I've been having too many painful contractions that are not necessarily Braxton Hicks. I mean, they are, but they could turn it into progressive labor really quickly because I'm having too many in an hour. And it's just a little bit concerning, not alarming, but concerning. And my doctor has been like, a girlfriend, you need to slow it down. Like, we're going to have to stop this. And so that's been stressing me out. And then our air conditioner went out and it was boiling hot. It was like 80 degrees in here every day. And then it like went up to 82 degrees. And it was before I even turned the oven on to cook dinner. It was 82 degrees. And I was like, I can't do this anymore. I can't take it. Oh my gosh, I feel trapped. I feel like I'm in a hot box. Like, I had industrial fans in the windows and there was like no breeze that day. I was like trying really hard. It was awful. And it was days before they could come and fix it. And he was trying to find somebody to fix it and just all of the things. And it was overwhelming and too much. And yesterday I was having a breakdown moment where I was just like, this sucks and everything sucks and I'm sad and I'm frustrated. My husband is never here. Like yesterday he got off work pretty late. And he had another job to work for our friend, but he couldn't even go to that because he got off of the first job too late. Like, it was just too much. And then when he got off work, he was supposed to do me an errand and go to the post office for me for my Etsy shop. And he barely made it, and that's stressful for me because I have deadlines to make, and I have no control over if he can make them or not. Like, it's just a lot, you know what I mean? Like, I'm going through it right now. I really am. And part of this channel, I feel, is to be transparent and to show your weaknesses along with your strengths because we can lift each other up. And you can lift each other up when you're up, and you can lift each other up when you're down and somebody else is down. And you are like, you're not in this alone. And I feel like any kind of life experience that you share with each other is important. And that's what this channel is all about. So, that's just what I'm sharing with you because I was having a rough day yesterday and I needed to film. I needed to film a video like this or something to put up for you, but I just could not make myself do it. I was in a bad place. Like, I was just blah, and I was in a bad mood, and I was just having a hard time, and I just wasn't in a good place, and I didn't want to bring you in that place. Now, today, I've been in a lot better mood. They actually came and they just left. They have been here all day since early this morning, installing a new HVAC system, and it took them all day because they had to like cut holes in the garage. They had to go up in the attic. Like, our garage is a mess now. Joshua's going to have to do some repairs and stuff in there, but it's installed. We have heat and we have air, and it's good. And it is working because it's chilly in here. But anyway, my point is that it doesn't always have to be sunshine and roses. It doesn't always have to be somewhere over the rainbow. You don't have to fake it until you make it. Sometimes you can just say, hey, I'm struggling. And I know I've shared that with you before when I've been struggling, but I've been struggling. I'm miserable. I'm tired. I never sleep. I'm uncomfortable all the time. My pelvis is always feeling like it's going to fall apart. I can't breathe. I feel like when I do anything, if I vacuum the floor or I stand up to do this or I pick up toys around the floor, like I am having contractions and I have to sit down and I'm like, good grief. Like, I can't even be a normal person and a normal mama and pick up after my kids without the other kid. I have to calm down for the other kid so that he doesn't get here too early. And it's just a lot. Like, it has just been very mentally taxing. And my husband is literally never here. So he got off work yesterday late. And our vehicle started bucking around the whole highway, slinging him around and being crazy. And he was instantly like, me and him both were like, I bet it's the spark plugs, because the check engine light came on and we were like, betcha it's the spark plugs, because we've both worked in service. Him a lot longer than me. I don't know that much about cars, but I do know a little bit here and there that I've picked up from just working in that business. And I was like, I bet it's the spark plugs. And so it was the spark plugs, possibly some of the coil packs, and it's just like, yay, like, now he can put those in, like, he can totally do that, but when is he gonna put them in? Because he doesn't have the time, that's for sure. And this week is insane. All of that stuff is happening this week, plus this week it's Easter, so the Easter bunny has to go and do errands for Easter. He's working 2 jobs. He has one huge job with our friend's business, and then he's working full days every week with the other job, so he's trying to squeeze in both jobs. And he, then our landlord was like, hey, I'm going to do an inspection of your house on Saturday, so I can kill 2 birds with one stone and see the air conditioning unit and do an inspection. And we're just like, oh my God, like, worst week to do that ever, because we have no time. Our vehicle's acting up, which takes more time. It's a lot, you guys. It really, really is a lot. And it's like, holy moly. And I'm all by myself doing it because he's working way too much to help me do anything. So I've said this a bunch of times, like, it's one thing to clean your house, right? And it's one thing to clean your house on the daily, like keeping it clean, keeping up with the housework, keeping up with the laundry, keeping up with all the things. It is quite another thing to clean your house for someone to come over and inspect it. So, okay, you got your daily cleaning, right? Your daily cleaning. Then you've got your like spring cleaning. We're going to clean for real, deep clean, whatever. And you have your people are coming over clean, right? Like the deep cleaning and the people coming over clean are like right around the same, right? Then you have cleaning for someone to come and inspect it, because you know that they're looking at every little thing. Like, that's what they're looking for. They're looking for things that are wrong or things that are messed up or whatever. And it's not that we have a lot of those things, but it's just like, yeah, like, okay. So the baseboards have to be scrubbed and the cabinets have to be scrubbed and all of the things have to be done. And he might want to check the appliances, so that means that my refrigerator and freezer need to be cleaned out and clean, and the microwave needs to be cleaned out. And the dishwasher needs to be cleaned out and sanitized and made sure it's all sparkly and lovely. And, you know, in the washing area, the laundry room, the little laundry closet, it needs to be swept out all around, and all the lint needs to be gotten out of between the washer and the dryer, and all the dust bunnies need to be gotten out of the laundry closet. And then the closet, is he gonna want to, like, it's all these things going through my head, and it's like, holy moly, like I'm literally having a contraction right now, and it's really uncomfortable. But like I said, it's not progressive contractions. It is a Braxton Hicks, but it's also like, it's a Braxton Hicks contraction, so I can talk through it. It's fine. It's not like labor. It's not like I'm having a contraction. No, honey, I wouldn't be talking through those. But it's a lot of pressure that shouldn't necessarily be there often, like having those often. And then these, which that one didn't, it's starting to ease off now. But they've been creeping into my back and giving me like back labor types of cramping. And that's when it's really not good for me to have a lot of those in an hour. But anyways, it's just like, I'm not going to say could it get any worse, but I'm saying like it's jam-packed and it's very stressful. And Joshua, the worst part about it is that he doesn't know his schedule from day to day. He finds out his schedule when he goes into work. He finds out that day and how much it's going to entail. He doesn't know how long he's going to be or what's going to happen until he starts working the job, gets really deep into it, and sees what's happening. Can you shut the door, please? Totally going to pee while I'm filming a video because that's normal for my life. But anyways, I just wanted to do this video because, number one, I promised you guys that I was going to really try hard to do a video on Monday and Fridays. Today is Tuesday, so I want to put this out, but also because I want to let you know that it's not always perfect, and you don't always have to be happy. You don't always have to be well put together and giggly and smiley. Sometimes it's difficult, and sometimes you just need a friend to share it with, and you guys are my friends to share it with. So I just wanted to kind of be transparent and let you know that your girl over here is having a rough week, okay? It is a rough week, and last week was a rough week. We got over that. You know, we've had strep throat, and we've had chicken pox or hand, foot, mouth. Still not really sure which one it was, but some kind of contagious rash going on with fever. We've had a busted eardrum and ear infections. We've had all of that within the last 2 weeks. This is week number 3. And now we're going into like our air conditioner breaking and the spark plugs and coils completely fouling out and needing to be replaced. And he's working 2 jobs, and now we're having an inspection done, and like it's just insane. Like all of it has just been insane. And I have a doctor's appointment this week, and they have a dentist appointment for all 3 of them, and it's just like holy moly. You know, like you go through busy weeks with bigger families. You go through busy weeks with smaller families, but you go through busier weeks with bigger families, but sometimes are more stressful than others, and this has just been a really stressful week. So that's where I'm at. I'm going to do a pregnancy update, hopefully for Friday's video. So I'm going to try to film that probably Thursday, because nothing's going to change in a day, I hope. And I'm going to update you on all the things that have been happening, what's going on. I'm also going to do some more in a pregnancy series leading up to the pregnancy and then right after birth of, I know there are some new mamas out there who are pregnant with their first baby, or they're trying to get pregnant with their first baby, and some of you have contacted me and emailed me or wrote me in the comments talking about it, and I'm going to talk to you about things to expect when you go into the hospital for birth. I'm going to do something about natural birth, because I'm really going to try, you guys. I'm going to try. I keep saying I'm going to try, but I really just want to make it work and do it. A natural birth with no medication is really what we're shooting for. So I'll do a video on that. I'll do a video on that versus epidurals, and which one that I thought, you know, what I got out of it, things that I'm nervous about, you know, labor and delivery of this baby and all of that. there's lots of stuff that I need to do. I want to do one of when I'm taken to the hospital, because I think that that really is helpful. The first time I went into the hospital with Tristan, I did not know what I was doing, and I left so many things that I should have taken with me, and I wished that I had. And so I want to do that video. So lots of things are coming up as far as pregnancy and babies go. And then I have a fun series that's going to take me, like I said, a few weeks to film and put together for you guys, but I'm super excited about that. I think it's going to be adorable, and I can't wait to do that. So yeah, I have things planned. I just have to get out of this stress ball and just get it done, you know? And that's what we're going to do. We're going to work on it. We're going to keep on trucking, just keep moving. And if you're in my case, don't keep moving. You need to move a little, rest a little, and then we'll be okay. So I will see you guys in the next video. I hope that you guys have a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time.